Who's really paying for Meghan's royal fashions? Then, what you never knew about Whitney Houston, family secrets revealed.
Nobody ever really got her into rehab.
And Robin Williams remembered in a new documentary.
We were the best of friends.
Our emotional...
The best notes in the hook.
This is Entertainment Tonight.
The weather.
All right, we hope she gets well soon. And boy, your father-in-law paying for your clothes, that's a heck of a deal. Now, I had my own royal reunion last night with my girl, Gayle King, at the screening for the amazing new Whitney Houston documentary. You know, Gayle and I hadn't seen each other since we covered Harry and Meghan's wedding, and I thought we had a good thing going. But it seems like Gayle has already moved on.
I haven't seen you since England.
I know, but I felt we were partners, and then I see that you're going on this adventure with somebody else.
Remember how we all went sailing to Alaska last year?
Yep.
Well, we're setting sail again. Bring your Gayle.
I say, bring your Oprah. You can still come.
Okay.
You can still come.
All right.
We know people.
I'm going to book my ticket ASAP. I caught up with my partner on the red carpet for the new feature film documentary. Executive producer Pat Houston, Whitney's sister-in-law, says this is the definitive look back at the late diva's life.
How much would she have appreciated tonight?
You know, her expression would be like, wow, this is for me. And she would say, you know what? We did it. And she would say, thank you.
The documentary makes some stunning revelations about Whitney's past, including allegations of sexual abuse by her late cousin, Dee Dee Warwick, Dion's sister. For Whitney's half-brother, Gary, taking part in the documentary felt like therapy.
How hard was that to talk about the things that went on?
I mean, you know, Kev, it's long overdue, man. I mean, I have nothing to hold back. There's no more secrets. There's no more hidden agendas.
Can I just ask you real quick, Miss Houston?
Mrs. Brown, man.
Mrs. Houston Brown.
Included in the film, rare behind-the-scenes footage and candid interviews with close friends and family, including Whitney's ex-husband, Bobby Brown, and mom, Cissy Houston.
I heard a Whitney song the other day on the radio, and instantly you just sort of grab your heart and think, God, it's so, there's no other voice like that.
Listen to me, this documentary is so incredibly honest and unflinching. And by the way, Gary reveals that he too was allegedly abused by Dee Dee Warwick.
Wow.
It is something else. A little bit later, I sit down with Pat Houston as she opens up about Whitney's life, the drug use, and the questions about her sexuality that are addressed in this film. This is something else. You should go see it.
I'm so glad that you asked all of those questions to Pat, because it's everything that we've always wanted to know.
And she answers those questions.
Love that, Kev. All right, well, there's also a new HBO documentary about the late Robin Williams. You know, he was celebrated by his friends and fellow comedians at the...
I swore to protect and serve.
Taste the energy.
I swore to protect and serve.
Don't worry. Can you shoot?
That mother-daughter bond between Whitney Houston and a young Bobby Christina is just one of the many beautiful moments captured in the new Whitney documentary. But, you know, it doesn't shy away from the dark times or the painful truths either. Her sister-in-law and former manager, Pat Houston, is one of the film's executive producers and is setting the record straight on the many struggles that haunted Whitney.
Everyone that has a life has a story, and hers was magnificent, full of triumphs and tragedies, full of laughter and tears.
This documentary is completely authorized by the singer's family and paints an unfiltered portrait of the late superstar, including her drug abuse.
Everybody say that they loved her so much, but nobody ever really got her into rehab.
Why?
Whitney herself. It's not that they didn't try, because they did have interventions, you know, and I think at one point when they were almost getting her there, she turned to her father and Dad said, she doesn't have to go.
People think it's so easy, and it's not.
The film is loaded with never-before-seen home movies of Whitney. The documentary also shows footage of Robin Crawford, Whitney's former assistant. Some believe the two were romantically involved.
Her personal life was hers, and Whitney said in the documentary that she wasn't gay. I don't know why it's so important for the world to know if she was gay or not. You know, it's her music that's what's so important. And that's one of the main reasons why when doing this film, to put things to rest so that we can celebrate her.
I will tell you this, they hold nothing back. And the only person who really didn't fully open up was Bobby Brown, which surprised me.
That is surprising.
But Whitney's brothers kind of took Bobby off the hook, and they admitted they were the ones who got her involved in drugs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Whitney hits theaters July 6th.
Seems like such an interesting documentary.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk Tom Cruise right now, because by now we know